Romer 292 RLS travel trailer here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And despite the fact that she's a pretty big girl for a travel trailer, still coming in only 8,215 pounds. That's not bad for 2 super slides and then a big wardrobe closet slide out on an extra wide, extra tall travel trailer. It's pretty darn good, actually. I know of, a conventionally built, not super tall, not super wide, 2 slide trailer comes in 8,300 pounds most of the time. So pretty darn good weight for the size of this thing. Keep in mind, a lot of fun options and upgrades in this video, not to mention the fact that 1, it's an open range, and 2, it's the Romer, which is their higher level travel trailer. There's a ton of stuff to cover, so I got to get moving. But keep in mind, not every single 292 is going to look exactly like this one. Let's get dug in. We have wider baggage doors, we have taller baggage doors, because we have room for all that stuff. It gives you just tons of storage space. Notice how clean and finished everything is in here. Also, our baggage doors are laminated, so they're insulated. That's one of the reasons, one of many reasons, this thing carries a 0 to 100 degree temperature rating, not always found in travel trailers, rarely in fact. Also, just nice stuff like this is a true one-hand baggage door here with the nicer, these are not slam latches, they're compression latches. You do need to push on them. There's a little difference there. People often mistake the two. Most of the time you can get away with just throwing that shut and it'll work, but in theory you're supposed to push on them a little bit. Fully enclosed, insulated, forced air heated underbelly. Yet another reason this carries that extended season camping rating. Also, you notice we've got the strong arm stabilizer bars on the jacks here. Those things on this big coach do a massively good job. They keep it stable on your campsite. You're not going to get the floor wiggling around when people are coming and going. It's a nice thing to have. Now, they have a beefy nose cap on this thing. It looks awesome. It looks big and bad. The other thing though is that usually with a nose cap you lose your diamond plate, you lose your stone deflection, so the thing can get pocked up over time. That is why, if you notice right here, you can see that line. They have a layer of diamond shield that wraps around this thing, so they're basically recreating their diamond plate to give you a good look. Now this is wide body. This was 100-inch wide body versus standard 8-foot wide, which is 96 inches. 4 inches doesn't sound like much, I'm aware. But couple that with the fact that we have a deeper slide over here, 6-inch deeper slide, not to mention the fact that the interior is minimum 7 foot tall. We have a wider, taller trailer that's about 10 inches bigger than the living room wide, and 6 to 9 inches taller. It all adds up quickly. Of course, power awning, power tongue jack. You're going to see all that kind of stuff on a big coach like this, bigger propane tanks. I'm not going to bang up a lot of time on those things there. I do like this though. It does have an enclosed docking center. Oops. That isn't usually found on travel trailers, so you can have all your hoses and stuff hooked up in here, and that keeps all of your your water from freezing up as easily. Now, though you do see the pull tab for your dump valves is outside, the actual gate valve itself is inside. Now, they're pretty heavy-handed with that foam stuff there because they want 0 gaps. They want no critters, they want no gaps getting in or out. If you don't like how it looks, we can always shave it down. Remember, this is a 6-inch deeper slide out. This is a 42-inch deep extra super duper slide, I guess, and with windows that do ventilate for cross breeze. It is a difference inside you can see and feel when you get to see that thing opened up. Notice our windows are all frameless, awesome looking frameless windows. They are UV tinted, so your furniture is not going to fade. The frameless windows are good in the rain because they open from the top. They pivot open so you can get some good rain coverage with them. Ladder will take you up to a fully walkable roof up there, like this guy has a fully walkable roof over there. And I hope he's safe. I like seeing people check their stuff, but I like being safe. LED taillights and big ones, and they're mounted up a little higher than most are, and the reason being is safety. When someone in front of you hits the brakes, your head snaps up. You look up. You're looking for danger. That's just the way human beings are coded. When those taillights are mounted a little bit higher, they're more visible, and someone's a lot less likely to miss them and run into the back of your beautiful new open range trailer. Now, I've talked a lot about different construction objects so far, but keep in mind, extremely well built. They are one of the very few trailers that does carry a full 2-year bumper to hitch warranty. Not a lot of things out there have that double length warranty. Industry standard is 1 year. Now this is neat because it is a couples camper with no bunks, but an outside kitchen and entertainment center. The way they have this broken up is awesome. Now this is all space that's behind the kitchen and the inside entertainment center. So it's space that normally wouldn't get utilized anyway. There's nothing lost here. That's what I like about it. So you can throw a little flat screen on the outside here, go to your favorite big box store, pick up a, I don't know, 32 inch or so, and you can mount that against the wall. They have extra little drawer space out here for all that kind of utility stuff. Not to mention the fact that they have an extra countertop outside too. So you have outside prep space, storage, entertainment, prep space. You got a little bit of everything out here. It's perfect. I love to have a picnic table like right here and have all that stuff going on. That's sweet. A little outside cooktop here, and we do have, of course, Dad's medicine cabinet. I call her Linda. Just being weird. Notice that these baggage doors here are also magnetically latched. I think that's important because it keeps them folded all the way against the side of the trailer and out of the way. Now, Romer trailers are built just like Romer fifth wheels. That's why we have bigger radial tires. We have the galvanized steel shields in case we have a blowout. Hope you never, ever, ever have a blowout. And a equal flex suspension system here with a big rubber shock dampening suspension help keep it from bouncing so much down the road. Now this is neat too. It's almost imperceptible, so I got to get really close. You see this really slick looking fabric shield over the awning there? It's a flex shield basically, and what that does is it protects the power awning when it's stowed away, so that the sun and the wind and the rain and all your, you know, when you're in transit and the weather's whipping on your awning fabric, it helps shield it from all that. They have a big fifth wheel window in the entry door here. I absolutely love that. And notice that it even has its own slider panel. Even that opens up. You know, you can get some good ventilation even there. You'll see this in every room of the trailer. One of my favorite aspects of this thing is that you have one light or switch for all the lights. Just bang, and it livens right up in here very quickly. And that's before you start playing with extra accent lights and things too. Now, this interior decor is called Marble, by the way. I want to point that out before we get too far along. If you like everything in this except the fabrics, we can get you another one. Don't worry about that. And keep in mind, if you're, say, maybe just on YouTube, and you're, we have people say, well, I watched the video, but can I get, do you have one in a different color? Probably. This video, again, may not be the one we have in stock. Never hesitate to call and find out. So once again, just flip the switch, get all the lights. I'm just going to start with everything I see and go from there because we have a lot to cover. I like the fact that you have minimal carpet here. You have very minimal carpet in this. It's very easy to keep clean. Romers all have true Corian countertops. You see the Corian seal there. Again, a Romer trailer is built just like a Romer fifth wheel. They don't scale it up or down just because one's a trailer and one's a fifth wheel. The drawer space here you can see is fantastic. The island is just nothing but pure storage, and it's big and it's awesome. And there are power outlets hidden right under each side of this thing here. And I like that they give you, you know, you can use this for griddle space or blenders or something. But because it's hidden back out of the way, if you do have a spill, it's not going to get to that outlet and cause you problems. Big freestanding dining table here with nice hardwood chairs. And remember, this extra deep slide out means you have more elbow room at this table as compared to a common one. Because the ceiling's extra tall, the slide out can be extra tall, and that's what's given us the space to include a full overhead storage area here on both the dinette and the recliner. Now, normally in a lot of trailers, you start to lose this over the dinette because they want to put a big window in. You still get a big window in a Romer, you also get storage. You can't sacrifice storage, and it's good. It's deep storage. It's about 9 inches deep. You can actually put stuff in there. And notice that all of your cabinetry here is all hidden hinge stuff. The theater seat here, you can get this with theater seats or recliners, a couple different ways. But one thing I want to point out, no matter what seating arrangement you get here, this is kind of what I call your primary seat because it's directly across from the TV. They're always wall huggers in an open range. They take it a step further. Not every recliner is a wall hugger in the RV industry. In fact, most are not. So you see right here where this window fixture right here has that kind of beam at the bottom. If this was not a wall hugger, that would just get torn off the wall. And I encourage you to go look at used RV lots and look at how many window fixtures are all busted up. How many window treatments are busted. And it's a lot of them. It's because they don't do stuff like this. It costs an extra $1. It's a superior thing, though. Not to mention, those are comfortable. Because when you're sitting here, buddy, you're on Boardwalk and Park Place. This is the good life, you know. What I like about this floor plan is it's very social. You can be chatting with the person at the kitchen who's, you know, making drinks. or food, as it were, or food and drinks. I like that idea better. We've got a perfect view of the TV. I have it flipped up to show you the storage underneath right now, keeping our toes warm, because we have an electric space heater which does not require propane to stay to add heat to your RV. You know, we can be socializing with the Joneses, who are from Missouri, who are down here visiting right now, who came over to see our cool open range. Because I will tell you this, that's no joke. If you purchase an open range, get used to showing it to people. Everybody and their brother's going to want to come look at this thing, and that is no joke. This is a hide-bed back here, so that can fold open to, you know, help. Let's say maybe the Joneses have one too many of your favorite cocktail, or we have grandkids over. You know, you can put them down for the night, and they're sleeping back here. You're sleeping up front. Everybody has privacy. And again, because we're bigger, taller, wider, we have bigger storage capacities here. The AC system isn't just double ducted. You see how there's two AC runs? It's actually racetrack ducted. When it gets down to the end of the trailer, the AC ducting actually wraps around. Now here it doesn't do that because the AC is all at this side of the trailer. But up in the bedroom, it does wrap around so that you constantly get circular airflow and you never get back pressure buildup in your AC system. That's how you get poor airflow. They use Furion electronics. And you know, I've seen a lot of people try to say, well, they're using Furion because they're the cheapest. Keep in mind, you are only seeing Furion electronics in higher level units. You want to know why I like Furion? Because they've been tested. They are the only TV used in the RV industry that is shake tested, that is temperature tested. They can get shaken harder, they can get colder and hotter more quickly than anything else, and they have the data to prove it. Until another manufacturer produces information like that, I'll continue to personally believe, these are the best electronics used in the RV industry today. They're certainly not the cheapest. I love this. My grandfather called it his Baptist medicine cabinet. Little hidden storage behind the TV, because there are no wasted spaces in an open range. It's about a 40-inch, by the way. That's pretty nice. I like that they leave you an electronics pocket down here too. Like if you want to bring a Blu-ray player or something, you can do that. And you can get high-def output because these are all high-def capable devices. We talked about the fireplace. Oh, okay, let's move the... Now keep in mind, this is all a super slide. The kitchen and the entertainment is all one slide out. Here in the kitchen, we have both a power vent fan to exhaust heat when you're cooking, as well as this thing over here. Not to mention just a skylight for light. You know, you get both in this thing. We still have Corian countertops even in the slide out. You see how big this slide is, how much extra countertop space and storage space you're getting here. Big window too. The overhead storage above that prep space is big. We have outlets here for your coffee makers, and we have a bigger refrigerator. This is an 8 cubic foot fridge instead of a 6. I'm going to back up and give us just a quick sweeping shot of the living room from the other way, then we're going to move on. Beautiful. One quick thing I forgot to talk about. They do include a nice little spot for a trash can in there. Stainless sink, by the way. I'm going to kill some lights because it's just that easy. Walking into the bathroom, it's equally easy just to turn them back on. Man, what a difference that makes. Now, a radius shower versus a corner shower. There is a difference beyond just shape. A radius shower is physically larger. It takes up more space. That means you have more space inside. It takes up more floor space. So some manufacturers can't do it on every floor plan. Now, this thing's 7 foot tall. You are not going to hit your head in this thing unless you're, you know, a point guard in the NBA. If you're a point guard in the NBA, welcome to Haylett RV. Appreciate the opportunity to earn your business. Big sink here too. You can actually wash your hands in. Now this is one of those little areas that was really tough to... I couldn't get a good still photo of this, so I want to make sure you guys got to see it. There's an awesome linen cabinet here in this bathroom with plenty of space for all your extra towels and things you're going to bring with you. By the way, the ceiling fan has a little wall switch because not everyone's as tall as me. Some people have trouble reaching that high. Beautiful private bedroom. Now, they've done what they call in the RV business a French door. I don't really know why they call it that. But long story short, instead of a flat panel door like this, they've gone to a French door. And that has the clouded window here. It looks better and it allows for some light exchange to help make the trailer feel a little bit more open. Just like everything else, you walk in, one switch gives you all your lights. And you'll see that through the entire coach. This is a true 80-inch bed. This is a 60 by 80 true queen. And It's a nice pillow top. It's a Denver pillow top mattress, so you're sleeping on a better mattress on an open range than a common trailer. Big floor space. Because this is wide body, you have more room on each side of the bed as compared to anything else. So if you're tired of doing the travel trailer shuffle and scooting around the bed, no more, no longer. A lot of, pardon me, choked up on my words. A lot of people dislike a fifth wheel because it often has the step up next to the bed. That's obviously not present in a travel trailer. And if you've ever had knee or hip surgery or you're losing some mobility, you should be looking at a travel trailer like this instead of a fifth wheel anyway. This is built like a fifth wheel. You get all the stuff a fifth wheel has, but you don't have the up and down the stairs action all the time. So both sides of the bed you see have stands with outlets. There are reading lamps up there. Because it's extra tall, we have extra big overhead cabinet storage space. This is amazing. Well, first of all, you can put a flat screen on the wall, but this extra closet space over here, this is enormous. You've got all that extra dresser space going on. You've got a huge bottom dresser drawer. Check that out when I'm not hooked on the plastic. All kinds of good, sock space and whatnot here. So you can really, really pack heavy. If, this has all the same storage space as a fifth wheel with a bed slide out, just with none of the weight and not even close to the cost. Plus, we still haven't even looked at the wardrobe closet slide out. You have a giant sliding mirror door here and a huge closet slide. All of this space is off the floor plane because here's the sidewall. So this is bonus storage space. And when you get over on this side, it actually changes up a little bit. And now we have extra amazing storage and drawer space. We have just everything going on here. This has, like I said, all the storage of a fifth wheel bedroom, just in a way smaller package, and all the conveniences of home. So there you have it. Give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.